Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be talking about what remote sales is not. Now, I would have just uploaded a video called What Remote Sales Is. It's pretty much the same fucking video, but it's probably in more detail in regards to what remote sales is not. So, tell you what you can fucking get. And the reason I'm making this is once again because a lot of people think remote sales is quick, easy, 3-4 hours a day by the beach, working fuck all hours, not needing to be good at sales and influencing people, and you make a bunch of money, which is not the case. And I'm going to give you the reality of my remote sales experience for the last 10 months and every other person's remote sales experience that has become successful in the space over their 1-2 year journey as well. Number one, remote sales is not easy, okay? Not fucking easy. There has been many of days over my last 10 months where I have questioned what the fuck I'm doing, if you can even make money in remote sales, if these people saying they make 10K a month or 20, 30, 40, 50K a month is even real, and only through having the right character, the right discipline, the right grit, and dedication, and I guess just mentality that I'm gonna make this fucking work, I was only able to get through those hard days. So if you don't have the characteristics of discipline, of hard work, of actually being someone who's had a level of success or just showed up for a duration of time in another area of life with sport or a job you don't enjoy, whatever it is, it's probably not for you, just being honest. It's hard, it's not easy. It will take a lot of fucking effort just to get some results, and it'll take even fucking more effort to get the results you're actually looking for, like possibly staying in some really nice villas in Southeast Asia. Number two, you do not jump on the beach, take 4 sales calls a day from inbound leads who are already ready to buy, make 20K a month, and then that's it. Yes, that reality somewhat exists, okay? Yes, I've been able to take calls in this villa and the beach is 5-10 minutes away from me in Bali. Yes, somewhat exists, but I've pretty much worked every single day I've been here, 10-12 hours a day. Some days made $0, some days made over $1,000. But yeah, definitely not 4 hours a day, inbound calls, leads ready to buy. That's not the case. I had a call this morning. She had a couple of things with fear around taking on a loan, spending money, that sort of stuff. So she was not ready to buy. I had obviously to have a skill set there to help her overcome those limiting beliefs so she would buy. 100%, you're not 4 hours a day working by the beach, doing fuck all, with no skill set, making a bunch of money. I promise you that. Number three, kind of ties into the last one, but you do not just land a role and then start closing deals like that. There's a thing called sales IQ and sales intelligence, and that only will come with time is the main thing, but also training and repetition and just making a lot of mistakes, honestly. Everything I've learned in sales has pretty much come through other people's mistakes or my own mistakes and training and time. So you're not gonna jump on your first offer and start closing deals like that, okay? There are frameworks to sales processes you need to understand. There is certain tonality, there are certain things and ways to speak to someone of a certain character. There are certain things to say at certain points. There is certain humor to use. There are all these things that you'll need to learn to start actually closing deals that will only come with training and time and sales IQ. Okay, for my first offer when I was closing, I didn't do too well, believe it or not, because I didn't have these things that I have now. Now, 8 months later after my first closing call, when I was in remote sales, and like 12 months after my first closing call for my own business, the first call on my new offer was this morning, and I closed her for a $9,800 paid in full. So that has only come with time and sales intelligence and sales IQ, because prior to that, if 8 months ago Reese jumped on that sales call and she had a little bit of fear around spending money, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I would have fucking shit myself, and she wouldn't have made a commitment to change, and I wouldn't have got paid. Okay, so you're going to land roles, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to learn from other people's mistakes, and then eventually you will start closing deals. Number four, tying back into the last one once again, it is not a thing where you just don't need training. Okay? You're going to need a lot of training in sales, communication, influence. Sales is a skill in itself, and it takes time to learn. So you're not going to be able to jump on a call once again and just close someone. You're going to need to train to make sure you become good so you can start closing deals, helping people, making money. Number five, it is not financially freeing at first, okay? There is a level of financial freedom that comes with remote sales once you've done the hard yards and once you've got good. at first you will probably eat shit. Okay, the quickest I know that someone's made 10K a month in remote sales is 3 months. What I typically see is it takes about 6 to 12 months. It took me 6 months. So you will not have a lot of financial freedom at first. It will take time. But if you can get through that first 6 to 12 month window and survive, let's say, or make at least enough money to cover your expenses, you can then get to the part where you're making some excellent money and financially it is no longer really a problem to spend. You've got the skill set, you've got the education, money's coming in and you can spend really however you please to a certain degree. For context, I know people that didn't really make money their first 3 months in sales, me, other people included, and now some of them are making like $30,000 US dollars a month plus just 12 months onwards. Okay, so they didn't have much financial freedom 12 months ago. Now they can pretty much travel wherever they want in the world, live in whatever accommodation they want in the world, spend however they want, and are doing quite well, let's say. And the number 6, remote sales is not for everyone. I see a lot of coaching programs out there, some in Australia who have 80-year-olds or 70-year-olds role-playing in their community. Remote sales is not for that type of individual. Okay, if you're a 70, 80-year-old person who doesn't understand the online space, probably not for you, no offense. Remote sales is for a certain type of character, generally a younger person. They've got grit, they've got determination, they want to become an entrepreneur, they're ready to put in the work, they're actually financially able to put in the fucking work that comes with remote sales as well for like a 6-month period without having too many financial overheads. So yeah, it's not for everyone. There is a certain type of character at a certain point in their life which this is probably more tailored to and more beneficial to. A lot of the people that I know who have success in remote sales are generally at the start of their 20s to late 20s. Okay, some are in their early 30s. But a lot of us don't have kids, we don't have mortgages. We have the time to dedicate to something like this and get good at this so we could make it work. Whereas 60, 70, 80-year-olds who are being sold into other coaching programs and told they can make 10K a month online, just like that, it's probably not for them, and the people who have sold that to those people probably haven't been the most ethical people on earth, let's say. That has been the 6 things that remote sales is not, despite what you may have been told online through ads and other people's marketing. That's the reality of it. If you think remote sales is for you, more than happy to point you in the right direction and give you some help if you would like to actually get into remote sales and have this level of freedom and lifestyle. Obviously you get location freedom, you get a level of financial freedom once you're good. So more than happy to point you in the right direction. If you've enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.